Hi, everybody. Welcome to your free music lesson with me. This is our second lesson. I recommend to look at the first. My name's Nelson Del Pino, and let's get started. Now, we've been talking about rhythm and how rhythm is the foundation of music. Doesn't matter whether you play guitar or sing, whatever your instrument may be. It helps to start with practicing with rhythm, practice music with rhythm. So, how do you practice music with rhythm? Well, it starts with counting. Counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to use your speaking voice because your speaking voice expresses your emotions, your thoughts, yourself. You are express yourself through your voice is how you really learn how to sing, is to become more expressive. And so to do that, you have to be able to sustain tones as well as to be able to sing on pitch. And that's what we're going to cover in this lesson. And so we're going to start with middle C, and we're going to hold the note for the count of one beat, like we just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to count before and after 1. Now, when we're counting in the number of beats, usually counting to 4, it represents 4/4, what is called common time. Common time is each beat is called a quarter note beat, meaning that when I tap my foot, usually tap your feet to quarter notes because they're easiest to keep track of. So you tap your foot 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when I sing, I just tap my foot one time because I'm just singing the one quarter note, the one note on one, and then I'm simply playing through on the piano or the guitar or whatever the instrument is. Now, the point of this lesson is a lot of teachers, they play a lot of fancy stuff to try to impress you, but you're not going to learn anything from them. You know, I've met great players, legends in my life. Musicians are at the top of their field, and it's an exciting experience, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to learn from them because they have developed a skill over a long period of time, and each person has to find their own method or approach to study and to learn music because it's your own music has to come from your voice. Your own natural personality has to come through your singing voice. And so we're going to sustain, let's say we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. There, I held the tone out for 2 beats, 2 quarter notes. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Now, to learn how to articulate well for singing purposes, it helps to let the consonant guide you. Use the consonant pronunciation helps a lot with articulation. So I'm singing one, it's trying to sing or hum that 1, 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. This is my foot. 1, 3, 4. So you can see I'm counting 2. I'm tapping each beat with my foot. 1, 3, 4. But I'm using that consonant as my guide, something to help me to support and sustain the tone. So we could do it for 2 quarter notes, which makes to a half note, or sustain it for 3 quarter notes, or for a whole 4 quarter notes, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, Now it's very hard to hold a note steady because that's what takes breath support. You have to have some air behind the tone to support it. Not a lot, but just enough that you can hold the note out for at least, let's say, 4 beats. Now you can go longer, you can go 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. The longer you can sustain the note, the easier it is to retain the pitch, to stay on key. Sometimes people come to me, they say, I can't sing in tune, and they often express it with a joke. They'll say, well, I can't hold a note with a barrel. If you give me a barrel, I can't hold the note. Well, there's some truth in that. The longer you can sustain the tone, the more control you'll have both with your voice and with the breath. And so let's practice that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 beats there, okay? And then try it just with humming. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then count before and after. Usually helps because you're using breath support when you're speaking, not much differently than when you're singing. So you have to start with developing awareness. And as you become more aware of how you're breathing, that will help you to adapt or apply that to your singing. Okay, now we're going to be able to do beats when we sing and then beats when we rest. When you're not singing, that's called a rest. So you can do a quarter note rest. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I'm counting afterwards, I'm counting the rest. So there's 3 quarter notes there that I am not singing. So I can come back in on 1. Or maybe just come in on 1 and 3. So I'm going to rest on 2 and 4. I want you to improvise how you practice, how you apply yourself to singing. So you learn how to concentrate your attention on your pitch and intonation. And that's how you learn how to sing better with better control and pitch. It's also true that your voice is your instrument. And like any instrument, you have to build the instrument before you can learn how to play on it. You see, so you need to first develop your voice so you have a good sounding voice. In other words, if you have a voice that's like a Steinway, you're going to sound better than if you have a voice that's just like a Kmart, a toy piano, something that has no real tone to it. That's not going to help you. So you have to practice your voice, build up your tone, improve your tonality, your ability to sustain a tone on pitch over a specific duration of time, okay? And so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. Okay, there's an example. So I know it feels like patting yourself on the head and, and doing more 2 things at once. But that's really what rhythm is.